I just wanted to make this video. MGTOW. Men going their own way. I'm making this video because there's a female friend I've been hanging out with the last few weeks and months, and I was thinking about it today, and it's really kind of a perfect example of the MGTOW movement, and I kind of wanted to kind of clear up a few misconceptions. Some of them are misconceptions, and some of them are just plain straight up purposely things put out there to try to make our movement, to delegitimize our movement. And so one of the first things, if you know, MGTOW is a thing that you should do and live and not speak about. So it's not something that you should go to work and be talking about. You shouldn't be bringing it up to anybody, you know, your female friends. I'm MGTOW. It's something that should be lived, right? But the thing is, I've noticed that a lot of people, when you say MGTOW, they immediately think of like dudes who aren't getting laid, dudes who hate women. You know what I'm saying? Some neckbeard online, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Redditor. People on Reddit always assume you like a white guy, a fat white guy in the basement, and I'll be like, and I'm not gonna write every comment, right? I'm black. I don't have to tell you that, but it's just like everybody on Reddit is not a fucking nerd. Some of us get outside and really have lives and shit. But I wanted to clear up this thing about MGTOW. So it was never about disrespecting women or hating women. It's literally about doing your own thing, right? Things that you want to do that make you happy. Right? As long as they're not hurting or disrespecting anybody else, and you're doing it without the expectation of trying to impress a woman, or without worrying about what a woman will do. It means if you go to a bar, you should be going to a bar because you wanted to have a drink, or you want to go to a bar because you like the atmosphere of the bar, not because you're going there to hope to meet a woman. So I'm gonna give y'all a perfect example of that. After a big breakup, I said I'm gonna embrace MGTOW. I said I'm done with the dating apps. I said I'm not going to sit here chasing chicks. I'm not going to sit here thirsty for every chick at my job. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I said I'm just going to focus on working out and just getting in better shape, which I needed to do for me, right? I was fat. I was like, I'm just going to focus on working out, hitting the gym. I'm going to walk my dog, and I'm going to focus on stacking this paper. I'm just going to put my nose down, grind at work, put my nose down to the grind after work and before work in the gym. And I'm just going to let life take me where it takes me. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I did. And so sure enough, what happened is, and this coincided a few months before, or actually happened a few months before COVID. But what happened was, around the time COVID and lockdown started, was my gym, I stopped going there. But I had already got deep into my workout grind. And I said, okay, well, I can't stop this now just because I ain't got no gym. I said, so what I should do then, I said what I should do is I should find somewhere outside to work. So I started walking my dog more just because it was hot. Started getting outside more, and I found this local park near me, and I started walking my dog there like basically 2-3 times a day, just as an excuse to get outside. Then we stepped that up into me and my dog like doing these little workouts, like running in fields, and you know, I'm chasing my dog, trying to out-juke her and stuff like that. And eventually she you know, my dog became a runner. Now to the point where I could run 4 or 5 miles with my dog, literally. You know what I'm saying? So I got my dog in shape. And what happened is, over that course of time and I actually didn't notice it, because I was literally there to work out, and I wasn't there checking out women. I wasn't there trying to make friends. I wasn't in the park, you know what I'm saying, hanging out. I literally pull up, run with my dog, get a good sweat, go hit the field, run my dog, go hoop, and then go home. And so what happened is, one day I'm running through the park, and this fine ass fucking woman stops me, damn near flags me down as I'm running by the same spot that I run by. And so what had happened was, I guess I had noticed her there, and I had been waving. I waved at everybody, you know, like courtesy as I'm running by. And so I had been waving at her as a courtesy when I walked by, but this time she stopped me. And she's like, yo, you know, do you want to come and work out with us? And it's like her and a bunch of ladies. And I'm like, in my mind, like, no, I don't want to work out with y'all. There's nothing, you know, y'all workouts look basic. But in my other head was like, bunch of ladies? Pretty ladies? Yeah. Well, I think I can make that happen. We can work out. So what happens is I started working out with them, and me and this girl ended up working out a little more. We ended up hanging out a little bit more on our own, away from the group, just as friends, just little workouts and stuff. And then eventually, you know what I mean, a little bit more than that. But the thing is, you know, she was talking to me, and so we were hanging out this weekend, and she was laughing with me, and she saying, you look so intimidating. When you were working out and you were running to the park, she said, you always look so serious. She said, but she said something that this the whole point of this video that made me think about this MGTOW thing. And we were joking about it, and I was like, I can't help my face. I'm really a nice guy. She's like, yeah, you just look so intense when you're running with your dog. And she said, but one thing that made you stand out. And she said, all the other guys, all her girls, they're all pretty, but she just so freaking bad. But she said, we be in the park, and all the other guys, she's like, they just stare at us when they go by, or she said, you barely even nodded. She was like, you barely even nodded at us. She was like, and I looked and I thought about it, and I said the answer was because I was so focused on my workout, I barely saw y'all. That was the truth. And that right there, right? Not the me meeting her, not whatever happened between me and her after, gentlemen don't tell, you know what I mean? We don't kiss and tell. But the real part of that MGTOW right there is that right there. It was I'm in the park doing my thing. And you know what? If you do your thing and you're confident and you're doing your own thing enough, there's some woman out there, not necessarily that, right, happen to be in the park for you, but there's a woman out there for you who's going to notice and appreciate what you're doing and be drawn to you. And again, that shouldn't be your goal in doing your own thing. That defeats the purpose of MGTOW. But I'm saying, stop chasing women, man. Stop chasing women, man. I met more women and a better quality of women. And I don't mean just better looking, like rating women like objects, right? I mean like better quality of women I can talk to. Women who got great jobs, right? Women who drive, who got shit going on in their lives that I can ask them about. And it's deeper than love and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta, if you expand your horizon, start doing different things, I started hiking. I started doing all this stuff on my own. You know what I'm saying? Again, it wasn't about, I'm gonna meet my dream girl out here hiking. But it's like, do your thing, bro. Women are gonna love it or not. But what you can't do is try to do what you think they want you to do. You'll never be good enough, and you'll be missing out on somebody for not being you. And at the same time, you ain't gonna be happy if you ain't doing what you want to do. And being honest comes with that too. Go your own way. It means just because I finally met a chick or whatever, or we might be seeing each other or whatever maybe, it don't mean now I gotta put on a front because I'm scared to lose her. It means that same raw honesty, the same way I didn't give a fuck before I met her. It doesn't mean be discourteous, right? Be clear, but it means you gotta be honest about your faults. If you a smoker, don't hide that shit. Be honest right up front there. First time you're gonna be honest. Well, look, I smoke. The question isn't, can I smoke? It's, yo, should I go outside or do you mind? Do you smoke too, right? I'm letting you know right now, this is something I do. I do it in my house, and that's how you should be living. And when you do that way, you're gonna lose people. There are gonna be some women who are gonna go, I don't smoke, I don't like smokers, and you're gonna lose them. But at least you'll be able to be yourself, man. And at the same time, you doing what makes you happy. I get up every day and go hoop. I don't think it's no women in that gym that see me hooping up early in the morning when I'm out there taking my shoot around, right? I'm not doing that to impress nobody. I'm not thinking I'm gonna meet some chick on the way out of the gym. The point is, it makes me feel good. And by me doing what makes me feel good, right? Not only do I physically feel better, I mentally feel better. And because I did what I wanted to do and it felt good, I feel better. So when I do meet a woman, if I do meet a woman, right, I'm in a better mind state than some miserable dude who sit around all day thinking about, well, what do women want from me? Stop worrying about it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you some sexy shit like women don't even know what they want, but women don't even know what they want. So, you feel me? That's all I got for y'all today, man. And I know I haven't made a video in a minute, man. My Raiders missed the playoffs badly, so I pretty much was like, fuck football. Anybody who knows me knows I have a thing. I don't watch the Super Bowl if my team is not in it. I have not watched the Super Bowl since 2017, since 28-3. Go Warriors. We probably ain't making the playoffs either, but you know what I mean? Dub Nation till I die. I've been all in on basketball, and other than that, man, I ain't got nothing for y'all right now. Your boy ain't done moved into a new spot. Just got back to work from a lunch break, so holla at me. Get at y'all later.